Welcome back. Let us continue with the next activity. The price of a stove is 13,000 rand. It has been marked down by 20%. Determine the new price of the stove. So now for us to determine the new price of a stove, what is key, we said if it is marked down, the implication is that it has been decreased. So I want you to be familiar with these terminologies. Okay, now it has been decreased by 20%. So we need to decrease this amount. Therefore, we say 100% minus 20%. If we subtract this 2, you can also press your calculator. It will be 100 minus 20, which is 80%. So now, if we have 80%, the next step, I hope you already know, is to convert 80% to a fraction form. Therefore, we will have 80 divided by 100 multiplied by 13,000 rand. So when we multiply this 2, can we multiply? Press your calculator with me. 80 divided by 100 multiplied by 13,000 rand. The answer that you get, the reduced price, will then be 10,400 rand. So that is your answer. I hope now you are also able to decrease the price. I hope you were able to do these calculations with me and get it correct as well. So now let us just wrap up everything that we did today. Number 1, we dealt with calculating the percentage of a value. What is key to remember is that as we calculate the percentage of the value, what is key, make sure that you convert to a fraction form, because the value that is given will be in a percentage form. So as we convert to a fraction form, we divide by 100 and multiply by the value that is given. Number 2, we've dealt with increasing a value by a percentage. I said to you, when we increase a value by a percentage, remember we have what is called the original price. And when we have the original price, we said the original price is 100%. And because we are increasing, we expect it to be more than the 100%. Therefore, you add whatever percentage that is given to your 100%. And after adding, you convert it to a fraction form, then you multiply by the original price, you get your answer. And the next one, decrease the value by a percentage. Remember, when we decrease the value by a percentage, basically we say because the original price is 100%, we are going to subtract. You say 100%, subtract the percentage that is given, and remember from there, the answer that you get will be in the percentage form, and you take that answer, you convert it to a fraction form, multiply it by the given value. So I hope now the concept of increasing, decreasing, and calculating the percentage of a value will now be easier to everyone. Let us recap on the weights that we introduced today. I said a percentage is a number represented as a part of 100. For example, 50% implies that it's 50 divided by 100 because 50 is part of 100. So now, marked up price, we say, indicates that the price has been increased. And we use it basically when we do the increasing the value by a percentage. And the next one, it's marked down price. We said the markdown price is when the price is reduced or decreased. So when the price is reduced or decreased, therefore, we say we are going to subtract. So with markup, we add. With markdown, we subtract. So these are the concepts that I just introduced today. And then now let us have a look at the common errors. The first common error, forgetting to press the percentage sign on the calculator when calculating a percentage of a value. Take note that when you calculate and you don't press the percentage sign, the answer you get is not accurate. Then to close this gap, we say, always make sure that whatever that you are calculating, if you are given a percentage, you convert your percentage to a fraction. This will help you. We convert percentage to a fraction. This will help us not to forget to press the percentage sign. Number 2, calculating the percentage and forgetting to add it to the original price when calculating the percentage increase. So for us to close this gap, to ensure that you don't calculate the percentage and you forget to add it back, we say therefore, you must from the onset identify the percentage to be added, and then you add it to a 100%. So if you take 100% and you add it to that particular percentage that is given, and then from there you multiply it by the value which is given, therefore we will close that gap. And finally, we say calculating, I just want to remove this so that you can be able to see what I wrote here. Okay, calculating the percentage and forgetting to subtract it from the original price. So to close this gap once more, we say you need to subtract that percentage from 100%, and from there you multiply it, and then you will get your value. Let us have a look at the challenge question. The price of petrol was increased by 6% in June. Determine the cost of petrol for 32 liters after the increase. If the cost rate is 23.99 per liter. I hope you will be able to answer this question. Make sure that you invite your friends, you show them how to calculate this, because I believe that now you are very confident in this section. Keep well. See you next time.